Hello middle schooler, welcome back in my second video. And as I promised in my first video, the next video would be for quadratic formula, and I'm here with the quadratic formula. So on here, as you can see, this is the quadratic formula that we have on here. Okay, so um, the quadratic formula, you have to memorize this. So x equals to minus b, then you have plus minus in this format, plus, then underneath you have a minus sign, root over b square minus 4ac. So this plus minus is coming from this root over, right? So you say square root. So whenever you do any square root to any term, there comes two things. One is a positive number, the other one is a negative number. Okay, so you will get to learn all those things in your high school, but as you are in the middle school, you need to have a little bit of essence of that, so I'm giving you that. So the formula for the quadratic formula is minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2. And then, as in the first video, we have gone through the quadratic equation, which is this, right? The quadratic equation is written as ax square plus bx plus c equals 0, right? So, and we did the middle term factor or factoring with this part, right? And this is an example that we solve in the previous lecture. So this example, we solved it using factoring or middle term factor, but this same one we are going to solve this using the quadratic formula. But remember one thing, sometimes quadratic formula could consume more time than solving a middle term factor. So that's why we use the quadratic formula only at that point when the middle term or the polynomial equation cannot be solved using middle term factor or factoring, right? But I'm just giving you an example in the so you know that you have another one which is there for you to solve any polynomial. Okay, let's get started, and let's get to know the term. What is minus b, then what is 4ac or ac and a. So these abc are coming from this quadratic equation. Okay, so this numeral ax square, this numeral a is this, same as this, and then b, this b will come from here, and this c will come from here, this numeral. Okay, so you have to order. So when you are ordering the quadratic equation, as I mentioned in the first lecture, that you always have to order the quadratic equation first, the highest with the highest exponent, then with the lesser exponent, and then the next one, that numeral without any variable. Okay, let's plug in the value now. So we are going to solve this problem. Let's solve this problem. So you have you have x squared plus 8x minus 9 equals 0. So let's plug in the value in our quadratic formula. Okay, so we have minus b. So what is the value of b, guys, for this problem? Yes, bx, right? So we have what here? We have 8x. So b is 8, right? So you have minus 8. As we have a minus here with the formula, you have to put the minus. After that you have the plus sign with the minus, then you have the root, right? Then you have b square, so you already know the value of b, that is 8, so you have to write 8x square minus, now you have 4, and guys, what is the value of a here? Yes, the numeral a is here before the x exponent, so the exponent x exponent is 2, right? This is called exponent, remember that. So x is square, though, so the x square is the exponent and this is the numeral, or you can say this is the coefficient, right? So what is the value of a here? You do not see a number here, so there is an invisible one, right? So 1. Okay, so value of a is 1. Then you have c. What is the value of c? Yes, remember the value of c is -9, so do not forget the minus sign. You have to put that in a bracket so it becomes easier for you when you do the addition and subtraction. Now what you have, so divided by 2a, so you have 2, and what is the value of a? Yes, you got it right, 1. So 2 multiplied by 1. So in the next line we are going to do all the addition and subtraction. So you have -8 here, then you have plus minus root of 64 minus, so this is a minus, right? Then you have a minus sign here, so it will become a positive sign. So 4 multiplied by 9 is 36. Okay, and you have 1, so 4 into 4 multiplied by 1 into multiplied by -9, so it comes with 36, right? Now at the bottom denominator you have 2 multiplied by 1, so you have 2, right? So let's write the next line. What we have, we are going to see that what we are going to do with this plus minus. So you have -8 plus minus square root of 100, right? 64 plus 36 is 100 divided by 2. So moving on from here, the next line I'm going to show you what we are going to do with this plus minus sign. So the next line, write -8 plus, do not write the minus sign, so we are dividing that into two parts, that plus minus, so -8 plus root of 100 divided by 2. Okay, so let's write the minus term. So on here we can write or, so there will be value of there will be two values of x, so you write minus x, so -8 minus, so the next sign minus, we're going to write it here, minus root of 100 over 2. Okay, now let's solve the first part. So let's see the first value of x, -8. So if you do a square root of 100, what comes? You got it right. Yes, 10. Okay, remember, when you are doing a square root, say for example, if you multiplied 8 by 8 multiplied with 8, the same number 64, right? If you do a square root of 64, the value would be 8. Remember that. So two same number, when you do a square root of that, you will have only the single number of that. So 8 multiplied by 8, you will have only 1 8. 10 multiplied by 10 is 100. So if you do a square root of 100, you will get 10. Just a note, so you remember, divided by 2. Then you have +2 over 2 equals 1, right? So this is one value of x. Let's solve the other one. or -8, -10. So 10 is coming from minus root over of 100. So root of 100 is 10, square root of 100 is 10 divided by 2. Now you have -18 over 2, right? So ultimately you have -9. So this is the value of x, this is the other value of x. So you can write x equals 1 or x equals -9. So if you go back to the previous lecture, you will see that when we solve using factoring or middle term factor, we got the same value. There was two value of x. One was x equals to 1, the other one was x equals to -9. On here you are getting the same answer, as you can see here. So if you have any question, please comment in the comment section. We can go over that part again so you are clear on doing the quadratic equation, solving a polynomial. Okay, happy learning, guys.